Oh my god. This chapter, insane. One Piece 1063 had something I wasn't expecting to see till like Endgame series. Like we just started a new arc and Oda's doing this thing. And I know he's gonna blue ball us and not show us what happened for a long time, but oh my god. And I don't even want to fucking talk about the rest of this chapter after just the ending. I just want to talk about the ending. I don't give a fuck about the rest of this chapter. But beforehand, I do want to say that I am working on my 1062 review. I'm sorry it's pretty much a week late at this point. So sorry about that. Please check it out whenever I post it. It'll be in the next couple days. But I'm going to get 1063 out tonight because I don't want to have to wait to talk about this amazing chapter. And real quick before we start, I want to talk about the cover pages. I've not been really looking at any of this shit. But it looks like Aokiji is making a move and taking on Big Mom's remnants. And he kidnapped Pudding. That's what it looks like. But you see Biscuit, the third sweet general, frozen, like to pretty much death, which is pretty cool because I love seeing Kuzan do stuff. I've not seen Aokiji doing anything in a recent memory. So I'm very confused as what he's doing and what his plan is by kidnapping Pudding. I think I'm not sure. I might be mistaken, but maybe one of her abilities is to read poneglyphs too. I'm not really sure, but we'll see what happens with that. But on to the chapter, and I'm going to speed run through what happened because it really wasn't important until we get to the end. It's just Luffy and them, enjoying Egghead Island. They get new clothes. The Vegapunk that they're with, Atlas, leaves, and then a police Kuma starts attacking them, because they're intruders. And Bonnie hits Luffy to stop him from attacking. Please, and begs, being like, "Please, that's my father. Please do not hurt him. I love my dad." And it's kind of funny. It's cute. She says, "I love my daddy." Very wholesome. But then we get to something that is incredible. We go back to the New World. We hear Zehahaha, and we see Blackbeard's ship. But underneath was something I wasn't expecting, and that is Law. What the fuck is Law doing here? He literally just got out of Wano, just fought 2 emperors, and now he's up against Blackbeard. And it's crazy. Law and his crew are gender bent. Law's a girl, and some of his crew are girls, and you see Beppo as a girl, which is really funny. But it looks like Ivanko's hormone fruit. But it looks like the doctor from Blackbeard's ship was able to replicate that ability. And it's really cool to see. I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but Law's just saying we can return back to our body. If I learned anything from fighting those emperors, Big Mom and Kaido, that devil fruit powers can be countered if you use a great deal of haki. So he channels up some haki and he turns back into a dude. Which I'm not really sure how I like that. I don't really like that you can get out of devil fruit abilities just with haki. But at the same time, what Blackbeard did wasn't really a devil fruit. I'm not really sure what he did. I'm not sure how he replicated the hormone fruit, but technically that's not even a real devil fruit. But then we get the whole crew. So apparently, and I didn't even see this on my first read, but the doc has the Sick fruit. Van Arger, the sniper, has a warp fruit, which I don't really see. I feel like that has to be a direct copy of Kuma. And if Kuma is dead, because he's a cyborg now, it would make sense that the fruit has responded somewhere. But Kuma ate the paw fruit, not the warp fruit. So I'm not really sure how they're two different. We just have to wait and see. But Burgess ate the buff fruit, which I assume is a paramecia fruit, and now he's super strong, which he was already insanely strong beforehand, but now he's even stronger. So Law and the crew were underneath the water in their submarine, but they had to come up because Blackbeard was bombarding them. So then they came up to the surface, got to a new island, but Van Arger, the sniper for Blackbeard's crew, has the warp fruit and warped him and Burgess over to the island, and Burgess is picking up this giant mountain. So I'm not sure when these 3 got their devil fruits, but they have devil fruits now. And it's pretty strong devil fruits, especially for already strong commanders. And now Burgess throws a mountain at Law. Of course, Law uses room, right? And then Blackbeard pulls up on the horse that belongs to the doctor. And the horse ate mythical Zoan fruit, which is modeled Pegasus. And the horse, I believe his name is called Stronger. and he ate the mythical fruit, model Pegasus. So now he's flying. So now they have like in the same fruit like a mythical Zoan. And I'm not sure if this chapter was really short or if just the content was that good that I was reading through so fast. But it looks like it was really short, which is with the page length. I gotta count the pages, but it literally just ends right there with Blackbeard facing off against Law. And Blackbeard's just like, hey, Kaido had one, right? Just how many log poneglyphs do you have? I'll take them off your hand. And Law is not backing down. I repeat, he is like, you took the words right out of my mouth. Let's settle this. Winner takes all. Bro! What the fuck? I was not expecting this for years. I was expecting them all to fight later, but literally after Wano, Law is the one who's gonna fight Blackbeard. And I don't want Law to die. Please, Oda, do not kill Law. He's one of my favorite characters. But he's gonna get folded by Blackbeard. And the thing is, after Wano, Law had this huge power up, right? But I always thought Boa Hancock was very strong for a warlord. I thought she was definitely Eustace Kid, Law, Luffy level, around there. But seeing her get folded real easy by Blackbeard has me super uneasy for Law. Law's fruit is broken, right? It is a very broken ability, but in terms of combat strength, it's not the strongest, especially when Blackbeard has the Yami Yami no Mi plus the strongest paramecia in the fucking world. And Law's crew can't do shit. They're all weak people. We've never seen any of them actually fucking fight or actually even do anything. But Blackbeard's stacked. He has so many commanders that are actually broken. And Law's I'm honestly just impressed with the balls on Law to be like, yeah, let's fucking do this. Winner takes all. I'm ready for the smoke. Let's fucking get this shit. But I am so terrified for Law. He is going to get destroyed. I don't even think Gear 5 Luffy right now would still lose to Blackbeard. I'm convinced. There needs to be more training and more power-ups before they were ready to take on Blackbeard. Blackbeard is cracked beyond all beliefs. The only person I think you could take him is Mihawk and Shanks. Either of those two, that's it. Or Kaido and Big... honestly, I think the Yonko are all still pretty equal, especially because Big Mom and Kaido took a lot to get taken down on their own, and Kaido technically beat Luffy 3 times. I still think the Yonko were still stronger than Kid, Luffy, and Law right now. So it's just insane. Especially, this is all coming from Law, the guy who was terrified of Doflamingo and got his ass kicked by Doflamingo and Dressrosa, which, let me remind you, is 2 arcs before Wano. And now he's fucking tangling with emperors and just yeah, I don't give a fuck. I lost to String Dude, but now I don't care. I'm not scared of anyone anymore. I don't know where Law gets this confidence, because his ability, he wasn't able to take on Big Mom by himself. He needed a kid to help out. So, I don't know what Oda is doing, but I want to thank God for Oda, because these chapters are just bangers after bangers. And I'm honestly just so worried for where their story is going to go, especially with Law. I do not want another Ace Donut situation with Law, especially because Law is so cool. If Blackbeard is the one to, take out Law, he would have taken out Ace and Law. There's too many goated characters being done in by Blackbeard. This would fucking suck. But I'm so excited and I want to see this actual fight. But I know Oda's just going to blue ball us and we'll see this fight in 30 chapters from now. I honestly don't give a fuck about anything else right now. But I want to know what you guys think about this chapter. Are you guys as hyped as I am? I think this is one of the best chapters I've read just because we get to see Law go up against Blackbeard. This is some endgame shit that I was expecting years from now. Years, not chapters from now. What the actual fuck? These two clashing right now, they have to get away. Law has to come up with some way to get away because there's no way they can actually even fight right now. But if this is the final fight between Blackbeard and Law, I don't know. I feel like there has to be a lot more. But hopefully they can get away with a skirmish or someone pops in. Maybe Aokiji would step in because he's freezing islands around. I'm not sure where he is in the New World, but maybe he can show up and be like, hey, Blackbeard, back off from Law. I'm not really sure, but there has to be someone to intervene because Blackbeard right now is too cracked to be stopped. Oh my god. I'm having a heart attack just talking and processing about all this stuff. Maybe I'll do another follow-up video to this, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't been here before, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel and be able to talk more about One Piece and build a community here. Also follow me on TikTok if you guys haven't, at LateNightStrawhat. I'm also workshopping the name. So also follow me on Instagram, same LateNightStrawhat. Links will be in the bio below. But thank you guys so much for listening, and let me know what you guys think about this chapter. Love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.